Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Kyle Richards and Lisa Vanderpump have a very complicated history. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member was friends with the RHOBH alum before they had a falling out during season 9. And now she's making a major declaration about Lisa today. Kyle took to an Amazon live stream on Wednesday, October 22. Where she was asked by a viewer to name 5 nice things about Lisa. But she had no problem with this task, paying the Vanderpump Rules boss some very sweet compliments. She's very funny, Kyle said. She's very smart. She's beautiful. She is a very good businesswoman. And I bet she'd be a good grandmother. She then proceeded to make a declaration about how she feels towards Lisa. Listen, LVP and I have had our issues. And obviously, in doing a show like this, it doesn't always bring out the best in people, Kyle admitted. So I think that, if that weren't a part of it, I could maybe see things differently. But of course, obviously I have my negative takeaways. But also there are many great qualities to Lisa Vanderpump and attributes. Absolutely, she noted. Kyle Richards during Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen Season 21, Episode 205 on December 17, 2024 in New York City. Lisa Vanderpump attends the 6th annual Vanderpump Dog Foundation Gala at the Mayborn Beverly Hills on November 15, 2024 in Beverly Hills, California. Kyle took to Amazon Live in December 2024, where she admitted that becoming friends with Lisa again would be unlikely for her, especially since Lisa has asked Kyle to apologize to her, which is something that she does not want to do. LVP said that it would have to start with an apology and, by the way, no one's asking to sorry, Kyle said. So don't hold your breath. Happy holidays. This declaration came on the heels of Kyle running into Lisa and her husband, Ken Todd, in October 2024. Kyle took to Amazon Live in November 2024, where she recounted their awkward in-person encounter. I did see her recently actually, Kyle explained. And I said, hi, and she was with Ken. That was not long ago, maybe a month or so. And she was actually friendly. Ken's always, he gives a kiss or whatever. She's a little colder, but it was an interesting encounter. Anyway, it was not bad. It did not go badly. I will say that. Although that interaction did not go badly, Lisa was less than enthused when she learned that Kyle had been interested in buying a house across the street from her. While Kyle never went through with it and is staying in her Encino home, Lisa appeared on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen on May 1, where she opened up about just how close Kyle would have been to her. This house is 15 foot from me. She went there 4 times, Lisa told host Andy Cohen. This house used to be Channing Tatum's. I used to have a plan to dig a tunnel underneath the road to get to Channing Tatum. But he sold it. And then Kyle, trying to buy it. Why would you go there 4 times? Why doesn't she ask to stay in my guest bedroom or something? The NBA is coming to NBC and Peacock with 100 games, live all season long, including exclusive Monday night games on Peacock and Tuesdays on Peacock and NBC, and the premiere of Sunday Night Basketball in 2026. The world of reality television often serves up dramatic shows of reconciliation and rivalry, and the saga between Kyle Richards and Lisa Vanderpump is no exception. Recently, Kyle made a statement that caught many fans by surprise, one that carries more weight given the long and tangled history between these 2 reality TV figures. Kyle Richards and Lisa Vanderpump were once close friends on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH. Their connection was strong enough that viewers speculated they were almost like sisters. Over time, however, their friendship fractured. A significant turning point was the so-called Puppygate scandal during season 9, when tensions rose over a story involving Vanderpump's Canine Rescue Foundation and remarks made within the group. The rift became public, painful, and lasting. Vanderpump ultimately ended the friendship, and Kyle acknowledged their issues in numerous interviews. In October 2025, during an Amazon Live session, Kyle was asked by a viewer to name 5 nice things about Lisa. Unexpected given their history. Kyle obliged, complimenting Lisa's humor, intelligence, beauty, and business acumen. Listen, LVP and I have had our issues, and obviously, in doing a show like this, it doesn't always bring out the best in people, Kyle admitted. So I think that, if that weren't a part of it, I could maybe see things differently. But of course, obviously I have my negative takeaways. But also there are many great qualities to Lisa Vanderpump and attributes. Absolutely. To hear Kyle openly recognize both the issues she's had with Lisa and express appreciation for Lisa's qualities signals a nuanced shift, not a full reconciliation, but a kind of acknowledgement. Acknowledgement of history. By stating we have had our issues, Kyle is admitting the pain and conflict rather than pretending it never happened. Balancing the narrative. She didn't demonize Lisa entirely, nor did she whitewash the conflict. She held space for both the negative and the positive. Public front. Being in the spotlight, that every move is interpreted by fans and media. Such a statement invites speculation. Is this a step toward healing or simply a mature reflection? Kyle noted that in doing a show like this, it doesn't always bring out the best in people. Reality shows magnify personal dynamics, emotions, and conflicts. Relationships that might have resolved quietly off-camera become public battles. The environment itself becomes an adversary. The friendship between Kyle and Lisa had an element of mentorship, alliance, and visibility. Over time, differences in style, approach, loyalty, and boundaries may have widened the gap between them. Kyle's comment hints at frustration that part of the conflict stemmed from, if this weren't part of it, maybe I could see things differently. It's clear that their fallout has lingered. Kyle has acknowledged in past interviews that reconciling is unlikely, noting that Lisa had asked for an apology as a condition for friendship, something Kyle was not willing to give in that way. Despite the warmish tone, Kyle's statement does not signal full reunion. She still references having negative takeaways. She indicates the context, the show, the environment played a role in the fallout. Previous comments make clear no apology is forthcoming from her side. Lisa's own comments, calling Kyle a terrible friend in the past, suggest she hasn't moved entirely to forgiveness mode. Growth and reflection. Kyle may be in a place where she can reflect on past relationships with more nuance and less emotion. Public relations move. Given how these stars' careers and personal brands are intertwined, such a statement may serve to soften past negativity and change the narrative around her. Setting boundaries. By acknowledging the issues but stating, "This is how I feel," she's sweet saying it without opening the door fully to reconciliation. Indicator of change. Perhaps Kyle is signaling that she has reached a different chapter, one where she doesn't need the friendship dynamics of the past, but she can honor the good parts. Purest version. They remain distant, but Kyle and Lisa's relationship becomes less publicly contentious, more civil than combative. Partial rapprochement. They might engage politely, especially in mixed social or professional settings, without ever fully being friends again. Full reconciliation, less likely. While improbable given current comments, the possibility exists, especially if they're working together or sharing mutual interests, charity, business, where reconciliation benefits both. If you're following RHOBH, this is a moment worth noting. It signals that even long-standing feuds among reality TV stars aren't always black and white. They evolve. It also raises the question of how much the show creates conflict and how much it reveals pre-existing tensions. Her statement resonates because it's honest without being theatrically dramatic. She said she could see things differently if that weren't a part of it, implying that external pressures, the show, cameras, expectations played a role, but also that the personal hurt was real and enduring. That kind of layered admission is rare in reality TV speak, which often slides into total vilification or total redemption. In sum, Kyle Richards' surprising declaration about her past issues with Lisa Vanderpump is less a dramatic twist and more a subtle pivot. It suggests that while the bridge between them may not be rebuilt, Kyle has reached a place of clarity, recognizing hurt, recognizing value, and moving forward. Whether this means anything concrete for their friendship remains to be seen, but it definitely marks a shift in tone.